Good afternoon, all. On the previous class, we have seen what is meant by specifications and what is the necessity and what are the contents to be present in a specification and how a specification should be written. And do you guys remember what are the things which has to be? I have mentioned that there will be four C's in the specification. Say, so what are those four C's? Four C's. It should be clear, it should be complete, it should be concise, and it should be, yes, complete. Okay. In today's class, we are going to see about detailed specification. Okay. So, detailed specification is another part of specification. From the name itself, we can clearly get that what is meant by detailed specification. So, detailed specification is the detailed description of the work and detailed description of requirement. So, it is a detailed description of the work and requirement. Okay. So, the detailed specifications are very important because they form a very important part of the contract document. See, this with the help of this detailed specification only we are building the these just we are building the contract document. Okay, so the detailed specification of the items of work specifies the qualities and quantities of materials, as I mentioned, qualities and quantities of the material. So the detailed specification of each item of work or cast separately, and they give description about each item as what should be and how it should be executed. Can you get it? The difference between the general specification and detailed specification. In general, it will generally give the details of each part of the structure. That for foundation, we are using this much of cement. For this is for a plinth beam, we are using this much of this proportion ratio of concrete. But in case of detailed specification, what it will do is it will give the detailed specification of each item as what should be and how it should be executed. Okay. So these specifications clearly specify the requirements and should be concise without scope of any misunderstanding or ambiguity. The detailed specifications arranged in same sequential order as the work is to be carried out. So in what order the detailed specifications are given, in those orders should only we should carry out the work, which I have said. So the detailed specification, if prepared properly, are very helpful for the execution of work. The detailed specifications form an important part of contract document. As I mentioned already, it forms an important part in the formation of contract document. So if detailed specification is designed or drafted properly, then the execution of work will be in the proper manner. So when the work or a structure or project is taken up, instead of writing detailed specification every time, the printed detailed specifications are referred. Because for each and every time we can't. So even this is followed right now also because the entire world is digitalizing. So everyone has become e-book has come, e-digital signature has come. Everything has become digitalized and electronic. So in this form also, let us form this. So that's what they have mentioned here. So now let us, for example, let us make the detailed specifications of simply materials or something, whatever topic we have. So can you give any mention something? Okay. For example, let us go for detailed specifications of various items of work. In such case, we are going for which I mentioned already was what? Detailed specifications of materials. Right? See here, detailed specification of sand mortar. They have used sand mortar used for Shelby. It should be clean, sharp, heavy, and gritty. But in case of general specification, they have not mentioned about this sand mortar or what are the how a sand mortar should be and what are the materials present in the sand mortar. They have just simply mentioned the ratio of mortar, that is 1:4 or 1:6, like simply they have mentioned. So it should be free from clay, salt, mica, and organic impurities. Why it should be free from clay? Because clay is a cohesive soil and it is more and more and more porous, so it is not applicable. See, just look at here how detailed the specification is. The core sand shall be sieved from the 600 micron sieve. See, for in case of detailed specification of first class bricks, so these are the materials. First, we are using sand brick and first class brick, then cement and concrete. For each and everything, the details will be mentioned on point. So, for first class bricks, what they have mentioned is the earth used for molding the brick shall be free from organic matter, salts, and chemicals. The size, weight, and color of the burnt brick. So, since it is, they have mentioned the for first class brick. For first class bricks, you can also mention that water absorption should not be more than 15 percentage, and it should be free from cracks, and the borders should be properly of definite shape, and then the dimensional tolerance should be plus or minus 4 percentage, and the compressor strength should be 7.5 newton per mm square. These and all. A detailed specification of cement, what type of cement we are using, and it comes under what code we are using that, and what are the tests we are using, finest test, setting time, that in setting time, initial setting time, final setting time. So initial setting time should not be less than 30 minutes, and final setting time should not be more greater than 10 hours. That is simply 600 minutes, and the compressor strength should be those. Similarly, for woods and doors, it should be we are using timber. Which type of timber we are using? Teak. It should be well seasoned and dry. It should be free from cracks, knots, tries, um, defects. And annual ring should be present. See here, for even for water also they have been given. So it should be potable water. Um, it should be clean and free from injurious amounts of oils, acids, alkalis, salts, sugars, and organic matters. And it should have a pH value not less than 6. A suspended organic solid should not be 200 ml. So each and everything they have been given. See, for coarse aggregate, for reinforcement also. So similarly, this is for detailed specifications of materials. So see, for works, they have given excavation. In excavation, what see in general specification, they simply said for foundation opening, you are using this type of cement mortar. In case of detailed specification, we have to give the excavation. In excavation, what are the process? First, we have to level, we have to mark the dimension, we have to shore, and then we have to fence, and then we have to dump the soil. We have to explain all the process. Then we have to treat the bottom. Then we have to lay the lime concreting foundation for that lime, and then lime should be freshly burnt. And then we have to place broken bricks. Then we have to place the fine aggregate, then proportioning, and then mixing, and then laying. See, even the method of laying has also been mentioned in the detailed specification. That is, stones to be laid on broadcast face, which gives better opportunity to fill the spaces between the stones by mortar. The stones should be laid one layer. Stones. Just please bear with me. Assume this as stones. Then we will be placing sand or mortar. Then again stones. In this way, it is being repeated to the required level. So this is the major difference between detailed specification and general specification. So once it is a detailed specification, we'll be having each and every details of complete work. And if that detailed specification is on top notch, our execution of work will be laid without interrupting. So next class, we will see the further more topics in this unit. Thank you.